Hello. What's it going on, man? Okay, it works. Okay, so first of all, welcome to my channel. I'm Baltej. I randomly make videos. I'm a student at Thapa University and I study computer science. I'm a CS undergrad and I've been doing coding for a lot of years. And for me, the lot of years means 3 to 4 years. Let me show you my portfolio. And for most of the time, I have been coding in JS, in TS, and Python. For most of the time means I started my coding journey, my actual coding from JS, and then I learned and TS, and then I moved on to Python. I learned Python and quite a more languages like Arduino, embedded, and I tried to learn some low-level languages like C. C was never a hard option for me. C is a good language. I loved C. The power, the low-level control C language can give is quite amazing. I've tried to make amazing applications using C, and it's a great choice when I have to write some Linux application, some executable. For example, once I have to make an application in which I have to use a copy functionality which is provided by Wayland server in Linux. If you are familiar with Linux, you might know Wayland and X11. I've never worked with X11, what that's called, I don't know, but have worked with Wayland. Okay, please wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I was yapping about how I was writing code in JS and TS, and now I'm trying to write code in Go. So let me tell you all the languages that I done previously. JS, JS and TS and Okay, you can also see from there in my portfolio. These are some of the languages that I have done. Let me show you my GitHub. Correct. Okay, I like Arduino. I have some experience with Arduino and C, and this is the first time wrote some backend. It was in Python. It was in Flask, and then Go. I had a little experience in Go before, but I was not much fluent and consistent in Go. And these are some other things that I've done. So uh, the the most fluent languages, if you ask, was I was in JSON TS, and TS still cares about types. JS doesn't care about types. JS don't give a shit about types. So for a person that have done some dynamic programming, in which the language doesn't care about types, you doesn't care about types, shifts to a language like C and CPP, which are hard with types. You have to define the types, and for example, Go is still easy with types. For example, there is anything in TS. Go has do Go has any? Okay, you just don't specify the type in for itself. For example, if I say uh, var a equals to 21, okay, it's perfectly inferable that 21 is a number, a is a number. If I don't even provide the var keyword, and this also works because 2 is perfectly inferable that it's a type, it's a number, correct? So I was particularly interested to learn languages like system languages like Rust, correct, and Go. I thought that the person, the one who writes Rust, correct, has its aura plus plus. I have a friend who writes code in Rust, and okay, so let me tell you the fact that I know this language, I know that language, I can write in that language, I like to write in that language. It's just childish nature, because at last, the only thing that matters is if you are getting the thing done, and if it's done in one language or other language, or even if you can do that thing in C with perfectly optimized code and fast performance and in time, it works. It is good, correct? So the thing that you learn a lot of languages, you know 10 languages, that's not as good as if you have learned one language but you are mastering that language. You have worked, for example, 5 years in that language, so you're particularly good in it, correct? But in my case, I'm good in JS and TS, but I want to change. I want a change. That's why I thought to learn Rust and or Rust or Go. But since we are having our internships, particularly which will start in one sem, correct? I'm in third sem, and after fourth sem, I'll have my internship. And at that time, I'll need a good skill. I can get an internship with JS and TS also, but I'm not into it. I was thinking to go for a cloud position, a person who's into DevOps, and since it's the time for ML. I was thinking to learn ML or go into ML Ops. ML Ops seems quite interesting for me, because if I start learning ML and AI at this position, I probably won't be so efficient, so good at it to get an internship till the end of the fourth semester. I can get an internship after like in seventh semester, something like that. But let's see how it goes, what it happens. Because I was never sure about which domain to take. I was just going with the flow. I started my web dev journey quite early, so for me it was always easy and much more like cushion thing to stay at web dev and not go to some other things, which I regret. I should have explored other things, like I don't know, like I never actually learned these kind of things. Data analytics, these are pretty much good. The generative AI. Okay, generative AI is pretty much simple and anyone can learn it. Been thinking to learn it. I don't know some good courses for generative AI. Generative AI learning resources. And we're also getting GSOC. It's 21st of November, and it's the perfect time to start contributing into open source. Correct, and it's a perfect time to participate in GSOC, but I've been not doing that for quite a long time. I should have started in the starting of November itself, but let's see how it goes. Okay, see, me and my friend made a dating website. This is Sahizdeep. It's me. And if you wanna try, you can try it. Okay, it's not hosted currently, I guess. Okay, leave it. So I've been exploring how we can write methods for particular types. This is family dot a dot size. A is a matrix, and you define a matrix like this, and then you can actually write the get the row size and column size. But the thing is that it should be giving an error. Goran may not go. Okay. FMT imported and not used. Clearly, I have used it. It's in Go. Methods. Practice and methods. Okay. Go run Mingo. 2 and 3. It should clearly be giving an error here. Column size is 3 first, and then for I equals to 1, I is less than row size. Row size is 2. So I get the second row. If row, length of row column size fmt.println the is column size, S is capital, and then we go here, println the length of row is the length of row. The column size is 3, the length of row is 2. Okay, how do this error works? Error.new. Is there something like if E is small? Okay, it's not an STD. Error and go. Work fast, please. It's type error interface error string. The error interface just find this. Okay, can you give me an example? Package main fmt.print result. Okay, we can import errors like this and errors.new line message. Okay, I can import errors. I think so. I don't have the parser for this Golang in Nuvel. Let me check that afterwards. If e is small and there comes s after. Roars. Not checked. I didn't check that on purpose. No new variables on the left side of. Okay. Does this works for you? There should clearly be an error, but if length of row, which is 2, is not equal to column size, which is 3, so it's not equal to 2. Okay, man, just do what do you want. Works for you now? Hella, man. What the hell? The error is not working. Okay, I guess I have to check it on errors dot new is not working. Go. Let's see what it has provides. Is working correctly with issues, how issues and potential conflicts. A common cause of confusion is defining the custom type named error in your package which shadows. No, that's not the case. Okay, just for testing, that's a struct. It's a struct? What it is? Okay, the hell. What the hell, man? What is this? Just for tests? A reference to some struct. J.test. What's J? Okay, it's a struct. J.test. It don't have. Okay, it has string and error. Okay, return nil. Is that new? Something wrong. Fail. Where is the fail printing from? Does it define errors? How about we change from errors.new to this only, and there we go, paste. Okay, let's see why it won't work. And should rate it. That's not. Oh. Oh. Okay. Good. I didn't actually read about how to use this. Okay, and let's put the thing in panic mode. Correct. Yeah, yeah. Now it works how it's intended to. GC0, let's go for ZC0 here too. GC0 and let's. Yes! The columns are of same size. And now let's put some 4 here. Correct? 2 and 3 and it works. I can write a function check the matrix is correct. The function is self-explanatory and then I can reuse this thing. Correct. Check the okay, let's see what it has to offer me down below. Okay, GC and close and Q. I have to go and take a. That's why I'm going. Meet you some other day. Bye bye.